Alien meeting. Alien meeting. Welcome back to Moravian's #1 podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Today on
Alien
Alien
Meeting.
Meeting, I'm joined by Dr. Monster
Yo.
and by Fleeb.
Kihi.
And Johnny Cryptid unfortunately passed.
No.
Coins. Well, he's technically in cardiac arrest, but he hasn't passed away yet. He ate a bunch of coins and went to an MRI machine,
He did.
and apparently it was slow.
So sad.
I mean, it was fast, and he seemed at peace. But we still don't know the status because they said they have him under heavy I guess what is it? They're watching him
They
in the
have him on
hospital.
life support.
Yeah, they have him
Yeah.
on life support. So we'll see his status
So-
next time.
Just as for all of you to know, please look, I know they're good guys, but don't eat your quarters because what
Don't do
happens
it.
is you eat them, they get stuck in your stomach for 7 years just like gum, and you go get an MRI machine.
Damn.
All of them are being ripped out of your stomach at light speed, and you pass.
It's
It's not fun.
it's unfortunate to hear that it could happen to anybody, honestly.
Really, anybody.
It really is.
It
We just
just-
kind of want to raise awareness for it.
Yeah. I quit coins about 3-4 weeks ago.
I've been in a program for about 5 years.
Yeah.
So
I'm proud to say I've been off coins for at least 8 years.
That's good. I'm proud of you.
All
that's that's amazing.
Today's very special episode. All of our episodes are very special, but this one's extra special. Today we're going to be talking about the Wendigo.
The Wendigo, ancient
Ooh.
Native American creature.
Creature cryptid. Kind of reminiscent of Knack.
You know,
for all my
yeah.
Knack facts out
He
there.
does kind of assemble parts from other things, so it is like Knack.
No way. Hey, for our audio listeners, you should all after you listen to your favorite radio show every Wednesday from 12 to 1, you should go home, get on your PlayStation, excuse me, and play Knack, and then once you beat Knack, play Knack 2.
I feel like Knack is one of those games that at this point has to be like delisted. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you can't buy it anymore.
It might,
That's crazy.
How do you think I did?
That's terrible.
you get it off of like some like offshore like.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's still on the PlayStation market, because Knack is like the forefront of PlayStation.
He was supposed to be their mascot, and then they just were like,
No.
nah, it's not working.
Look, Knack, there he is.
Thanks, Knack.
Yeah.
In
on
stock,
PS4, that's
PlayStation.
crazy.
It's something you can get on Amazon.
Knack 2, Knack 2, Knack 2,
Knack 2.
Knack
Mm.
2.
I'm gonna buy this later.
Terrible.
It's only $20.
That's terrible. That's too much still for Knack.
Anyway, so today's topic is the Wendigo. Now, the Wendigo is kind of a little creature feature.
Mm.
He's, dare I say, one of the scarier ones we've covered.
Well, he's like a person that like is like a witch, and he was like too evil. Now he takes forms of other things, I think.
Hmm.
And you know, like once you say his name, like technically he's after you.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a weird thing. That's why they don't put him in a lot of the games and stuff, or like when they do, they don't say his name because, technically, like in Native American culture, if you say his name, it's like immediately like bad karma.
Just get a
And you
target on your back.
Yeah, like actually. So I guess we will need to go to a shaman tonight and deal with that. But that's like every other Tuesday, Wednesday for us. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
know-
yeah, we're gonna have to visit our local shaman tonight.
You know the guy on TikTok who's like, my dog is a Wendigo. My dog is a Wendigo, and I think he's watching me, and he's watching me, and his dog just like walks in the room, and it's just like a normal dog, and it's like the smallest dog ever. Oh, he's
No
We
way.
just received a special guest here today on Alien Meeting. Everyone, please welcome back our beloved Johnny Cryptid.
He's recovered.
He's back, baby.
He has recovered from the coins. Clapping.
So, how did you? I want to play this really quick for Johnny Cryptid since he's home.
So, what are you gonna ask?
No, we're not
Probably very
we're not
loud, right?
promoting the Wicked movie.
Do you think it's green?
Superfunnysheet.com.
Okay. Yeah.
Welcome back, Johnny Cryptid.
Little
We
did you all
missed
know,
you.
we have a live studio audience here at
Alien Meeting is performed in front of a live studio audience. Come on, give it up, everybody. Give it up.
Yeah,
Give it up, everybody.
yeah.
All right. Hey, stop.
Guys,
Stop.
guys.
All right,
The
thank
cue
you.
card says stop.
So how was the recovery from the coin incident?
So they've been like pumping my stomach. Machine that does it now, so I can do it at home. Basically, I can like stand up. There's like this thing,
Mm-hmm.
and like it sucks everything out,
Yeah.
and then I go to sleep because it's like really exhausting. So
Yeah.
every day I have to stand up and let this machine like pump the coins out of me.
That's awful.
That is terrible.
But it's like shrapnel. It's gonna be some of it's gonna like they can't remove it. 'Cause
Yeah.
They do like
It's too
Just-
deep in your muscle.
my spine.
When you go through metal detectors now, does it sound off?
Yeah, I have to tell everyone
Yeah,
that.
I think they have a card. I think they have a card that says "I have metal in me."
That's
I have
that's
quarters
that's
in me.
awesome. It says like in detail, very like vividly and specifically what
Yeah.
happened. 20 to 30 quarters.
So, Johnny Cryptid, do you have any insight on the Wendigo?
I believe the Wendigo is older than time. itself.
Ooh.
So you believe this is an ancient,
Predates everything.
interesting.
The Wendigo precedes the Ice Age.
Mm.
This is further back in history than we've ever gone.
I agree. This is a lot of the cryptids we've talked about are new or
Or
not-
they were here and mutated from prehistoric times.
yes.
You know,
but-
there we've only really gone out of the realm of Earth one other time, and that was with Ghost Planet.
That it was Ghost Planet's true. Maybe the Wendigo is like, maybe it is like some kind of ancient spirit. Because I feel like with like the spirits, you can kind of like or kind of like culminate them to being. Like
Wendigo, ancient
Isn't
spirit.
it like something like
It
bad
is
has
a
to
it is an
happen,
evil
or-
spirit. A mythological cannibalistic monster and spirit in the traditions of the Algonquin speaking peoples of North America. Fascinating. I'm surprised how kind of a little bit spot on you were, Johnny Crypt, that he is an evil spirit.
He knows his stuff.
he's a cryptologist. He
is a
knows everything.
cryptologist. What is the Wendigo as the spirit of?
Winter.
Cold.
Oh,
Like the
coming up.
vastness of space.
So maybe he, like literally is like this like ancient like representative being.
That's kind of horrifying.
Maybe he's always been.
I want to look it up now. Wendigo spirit. Wendigo winter spirit. You know, this is kind of leading us into the holidays a little bit too.
It's a marshmallow world in the winter.
Look at him.
Wait.
Look at this one.
Okay.
That's
Bro likes
that's
it
the
cold.
background today.
Does he know Santa?
wait.
He might.
Wait,
Little
wait,
goblin action
You
today.
think you? Okay, that's an interesting point because Wendigo has antlers, right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
What if the
Wait.
Wendigo is like an old forgotten like reindeer of Santa?
But which one? Because they all have names.
Well, maybe it's one that's not talked. Maybe it's one that got because if it predates before time,
Wait, that makes so
maybe
much
it was
sense.
like the song, the jingle.
Yeah.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. 'cause
So
that
he's
has Rudolph
not-
in it.
He's not Dasher or Dancer or Donner or
I don't-
Blitzen
I don't
or
think he's
Prancer or
included in that
Comet or
one.
Cupid or something or Vixen. Neither is he Rudolph, the most famous reindeer of all.
Well, you know what I'm thinking a little bit.
What are you thinking?
So, how many reindeer are there on Santa's sleigh?
7 or 8, I
I
swear.
don't remember. It's got to be like 9 because Rudolph heads
You
it,
know
right? So
Comet
it's like
and
2.
Cupid.
That's what I'm thinking. Why? There's
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
They're in pairs.
They are in
Dasher
pairs.
and
Dancer.
Is this
Dasher
supposed to be
and-
Rudolph's pair?
I
you
think so.
Mm.
So
Well-
did Rudolph have sort of like a special reindeer matching his kind of I guess quirk of being
Well, I have a crazy theory.
What's your theory?
Go back to the Wendigo picture.
The ice one.
Yeah. So you know how it has like hands and stuff? It has like at least like some features.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What if what if Rudolph's mom had a little too much fun at a Christmas party
Oh my God.
and did it with an elf? And maybe the Wendigo is part elf, which is why it has hands and like
Yeah,
all these
yeah.
like, and why it can like mimic like sounds and stuff. And it's part reindeer too because of the antlers, but also since Rudolph got a big bright
this guy.
nose, I think we
This
can
one?
assume
Yeah,
that
this guy.
there's like some sort of power passed down through Rudolph's
Mother.
mother.
Yeah.
So maybe the Wendigo just got the transformative one.
And we know that elves are immoral, terrible creatures.
They are.
I think his name is Mason Rudolph. I think his name is Mason. Look up Mason Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, look up. I think that's Rudolph's brother. Yeah,
Yeah.
But
no,
yeah.
this guy's he's on the.
the Steelers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's on the Steelers now?
I think he still is, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I think that these elves are immoral creatures, and we know definitely that they would in fact push something like the Wendigo out. Rusty Reindeer's the son of Roger and
The younger brother of Rudolph.
so he has a brother.
Rusty. He does.
But yeah, we know that they would push away a fellow, elf, and we know that from Rudolph that these reindeer are highly judgmental creatures and
They
animals,
are.
and in a way sort of racist too, because they saw Rudolph with his bright red nose and immediately,
Just think, if they didn't like Rudolph, I have 2 points here.
yeah,
If they didn't like Rudolph,
Mm.
what were they gonna think about the Wendigo?
that's what I'm saying.
They were gonna be like, we need to banish you. We need to plunge you into the icy abyss, kind of like King Ghidorah in the latest Godzilla movie.
Classic.
But then again, what is Rudolph known for?
Lighting the way.
Leading the way.
Yeah.
He lights it up.
Even
in the
even
snowstorm.
simpler than that. What's his key feature?
His
Uh,
big bright nose.
Big bright nose, bright light. What's the opposite?
dark.
Darkness.
Mm.
The Wendigo.
Wow.
Mm.
Before everything, before time.
How do you think he connects to the Yeti, like that guy that they took his teeth out?
The Bumble?
Yeah, how do you think
Oh,
Bumble
Bumble.
connects to all this? Where do you think Bumble lies in all this?
I don't know. Bumble might just be like kind of fruity.
Bumble, like
Wait, is Bumble?
Bumble's a dating app.
But is it like a-
Bounce,
No, it's not one. It's not. It's
Oh.
not like Grinder.
you know.
Trust me, guys. I'm kind of the expert in these things.
Yeah. Bumble.
We should get
Well,
that
he's-
Bumble like thing off eBay.
I love Bumble. I grew up on this stuff.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Bumble's a classic.
There's gonna be a generation of kids, probably this like most recent one, where like I'm gonna show them Rudolph and they're gonna be like, "What is that?
That's sad.
That looks
That actually is
stupid."
You know what's
sad.
crazy? Because, all right, side point. My girlfriend didn't even know what Rudolph was.
That is
Like she never watched.
that
it.
is like deprivation of a childhood right there.
I know, but I
That should be
think it might be also
It should
like
be punishable.
cultural. I think like
we love our Frank and Bass
we do
live at our
because this
stop
is from the
motion thing.
'60s.
Yeah.
Like this is.
But they show it like
Old.
every year on like ABC and stuff like
yeah,
that.
I guess you're right. I've always had the DVD, and
I had the
Me
DVD too.
And-
Mhm.
I had this DVD box set that had the craziest lineup of things. It had Rudolph,
uh-huh.
Gumby,
Oh, Gumby's a classic. I love Gumby.
some other random thing I don't remember, and you will not be able to guess the last Christmas special it had.
Die Hard.
No,
Was it the little drummer boy?
no.
Oh, that's a fire movie.
It was Fat Albert. It was
Is that
the-
a
Fat
Christmas
Albert.
movie?
No, but there was a Fat Albert like Christmas like episode, and for
Okay.
some reason it had that. The
Oh,
Gumby
yeah.
one had like Thanksgiving stuff.
I
That was
have
kinda
this.
awesome.
I have this. We put him up every year.
I had a Grinch one, but he got knee surgery, so we had to take it down.
I didn't do all that.
Really, my grandparents love Christmas.
Yeah,
I
my mom
never
is
had any,
obsessed
like,
with Christmas.
inflatables or anything like that outside.
Rudolph.
Let's
My
get one
gosh.
for
Lights
your
was the most.
dorm.
We
Yeah.
have this at my house.
That's awesome.
We have Rudolph's castle, and we put it up every year.
That's
that.
beautiful. Do you
It's-
think it was the
Yeah,
okay
like the
theory?
theorem.
The one elf that wanted to be a dentist.
Mhm.
He's the
Hermie?
Yeah, Hermie is the Wendigo's father.
Oh,
Why do you think he immediately was attached to Rudolph? Why do you think he kind of felt solace and they banded together? Why do you think he was outcast? Because
They're both misfits.
yeah, I think the misfit thing runs even further beyond wanting to be a dentist. Because who cares? You want to be a dentist. Elves need dentists. They're always in candy.
But they don't have a dentist.
Yeah,
He was the first.
and I feel like that would normally be celebrated, but
Hmm.
I feel like what he had to have done had to have been an even greater sin,
maybe.
This
and that
is
was fornicating with reindeer.
this is fascinating. Oh, this also leads in another point. Okay. So we know Santa's a goblin.
Yes,
We've determined that.
yes.
Mhm.
So there was a theory even before this beautiful show that I had about Yukon Cornelius.
Yes, what about you, Con Cornelius? My
This
go.
is based off a game theory.
Okay.
He is Santa's son.
I've seen that game theory before. Was it a film theory or a
Yeah,
game?
it was a film theory.
I've seen that one before.
So this is kind of interesting how we have these parallels of like cryptids and like family relations.
Mm. You know what's interesting though? Like, I think that the Wendigo
Mhm.
is like he is not a December creature, if that makes sense.
No,
He is a November,
yeah,
October kind of
he
creature.
he predates the holiday, but he's in their realm, but he's not celebrated during that time.
Falling asleep.
Johnny Cryptid, if you can't make it through today's episode, you can leave. It's okay.
You can go to your back to your recovery and your hospice care.
I'm just distressed from what I'm hearing.
Well, what's distressing you?
That is the now. This is the prime time for him to emerge.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm thinking maybe he's more of like we think of that turkey. Maybe he's Thanksgiving. Maybe that Wendigo has something to do with Thanksgiving.
Are we saying there's maybe like a major cryptid connected to each holiday?
I think so. Well, Thanksgiving is
Wait,
American. It is a North American holiday.
I think
and
it
the-
kind of is though.
Yeah.
Huh?
Let's think about it. We got like St. Patrick's Day. We got the leprechaun. Oh, we know
Yeah.
we never covered the leprechaun.
Well, it's not. We'll get there when we get there.
Ooh, we should do one on just holiday creatures.
We
That
should.
should be a season. Anywho, we got Santa.
Like Angry Birds seasons.
Yeah, we got Santa. Even Oh my God, I lost my train of thought. There was another one we covered.
The
That-
Cupid.
The Cupid. That's a good one.
For Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
We talked about Red Cap.
We did talk about
Red Cap.
Red
yeah,
Cap is Christmas though,
He is Christmas.
because
That's
he's Santa.
Oh my God, I lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something profound.
I'm trying to.
Oh right, Mothman is 4th of July.
Yeah, Mothman is 4th of July and
He's an-
Election Day too.
He's
feel
an
like,
American
too.
patriot.
Did you guys see him on Election Day?
I saw him. He swooped over.
Yeah, he did swoop over.
when I was doing my voting, when I put in my, as soon as I left the polling booths.
I remember that too. The amulet, I could see
That's-
it glistening.
Yeah, that's what I want. So I think there are these connections through holidays.
These major events, yes. Well, do you guys think that the Wendigo, as Johnny Cryptid said too, is something that is a spirit that is as old as time, but we're kind of giving it this physical form that, if we're going off of canon,
Mhm.
is as old as maybe the 1960s. Do
Yeah.
you think that maybe it existed as sort of this presence, but due to the unholy, I guess, compilation coming together of this reindeer, this elf, that
Uh-huh.
it kind of brought it to a physical form?
I think so. So are you saying the Wendigo has always been here, but he wasn't given form until the 1960s Rudolph movie?
Yes.
Mm.
Thoughts on this,
I think
Johnny
that,
Cryptid?
that
Thoughts on
sounds
this?
right.
I believe that sometimes he has a physical form, but that sometimes he doesn't.
So there's been multiple different Wendigo.
No, there's always been one Wendigo,
Okay.
but
He just goes in and out of like the plane of existence.
yes,
Mm.
and he can assume he has a primary form, but will
Mm.
assume a different form.
Does
once
he,
in a
like,
while.
Does he sometimes inhabit these children though? Is that what we're saying?
He may not. He may mimic them,
Okay.
but not
So-
become them.
Did he replace the child? Was he not the child, but did he replace the child?
He replaces them.
Interesting.
He's like an imposter.
Bum, 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 bum,
Imposter, I
bum,
say.
bum.
So when the Wendigo is an imposter of Rudolph's brother?
Yeah, the Wendigo replaced Rudolph's brother. He isn't Rudolph's brother.
Okay. Fascinating.
Look at that thing.
Dear.
Y'all want to go hunt bucks?
Yeah, we could for the holiday
The
season.
bucks are already
Did-
getting hunted.
Did you guys get the Monday after Thanksgiving off in high school?
I don't think
No.
so.
You do in PA because hunting season starts.
That's funny. How
That makes
clever.
sense. I know a lot of people that didn't go to school on that day, but I don't think we had it all.
Yeah, that's why they did it because so many people wouldn't come to school.
Yeah.
But we don't. I think it kind of sucks we don't have it here because they do their own thing. But
I only
whatever.
had like 3 or 4 kids that hunted.
I think they did that in New York though, right?
My one buddy literally like bought a hunting bow from our like woodworking teacher in like the parking lot of the school. He like took it
That's
out of his, like,
crazy.
his trunk and he gave it to him. I think that's funny.
That is awesome. That is very good.
Was Rudolph a Wendigo?
Put that. Let's look at that. What? This is nothing.
Hang on. Was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer a Wendigo? Somewhere in the north, stretching the Pacific the legend would have it many wilderness settlers, such as fur traders and silver miners, encountered a terrifying reindeer-like beast that emanated a red glow.
Oh my god.
I think there's more to this. Because look, even on Steam, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Wendigo.
So maybe he didn't replace. Maybe he didn't replace Rudolph's brother, but he replaced Rudolph, and things
Maybe.
got a little more wrong as time went on.
I think that fits. Maybe he possessed him.
That's
Because
true.
he's a spirit.
Maybe he had always been there, and we didn't notice it.
lurking. What is this image?
His nose is like skull.
Mm,
It's a bird nose.
that's kind of awesome.
Sleigh ride is crazy. You ever notice that like European cryptids are always like magical, mystical creatures, and then American or like North American cryptids are always like these terrible things that want to tear you apart and do no good?
Yeah. What is this? Oh, it's AI.
AI really knew what it was doing there.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed something. I think this is actually we're onto something. Rudolph very well might be. Maybe that's why he's weird.
That maybe at first it started off as like, oh, he's just this silly
Harmless.
little kid. He's possessed by this
Wait.
little.
What if? Yeah, I think I know what you're on to. Like they saw him. Maybe they like knew it was something. They were
Yeah,
like, This
exactly.
isn't right. And so they're like, we got to cover up your nose, bud. We got to cover it up.
Was Hermie his first victim?
Very well could be.
Maybe.
Whoa.
Maybe he leaves Hermie alone.
Because Hermie is also as devious and evil for
Mhm.
fornicating.
They're
And
both misfits.
they, so do we still believe that Rudolph has a brother that is half elf, half reindeer, or that Rudolph's mother at least
See,
is not faithful?
Well, I was thinking of a little something just now, because we mentioned how the Wendigo's kind of like Knack,
Yeah.
but I don't know how truthful that is. Does he actually take other pieces of creatures?
Yeah, that's how he has to kill the thing to like become the thing.
maybe. Okay, so in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, we see Rudolph getting older and older,
Yes.
but we never see it get to. We never see him. I think the Wendigo spirit possessed Rudolph upon birth. He was like, "I'll take this vessel."
Was the glowing nose
A
kind
sign.
of was it a side effect though, or was that always a thing?
It was a sign of the Wendigo
Okay.
because he emanates the red glow.
Right.
Okay.
And
Maybe-
then I think upon Rudolph's death, I think he may have fully taken over the body. Wendigo. I think he killed Hermie took his arms.
Mm.
And that's how he could stand upright.
That's how I think he
His
took
his beautiful dentistry on.
because he
Oh,
he
yeah.
probably like took him and was like, "We're both misfits.
I
Let
don't
us
wanna
be
have to do-
one.
It never gets easier.
You were there for me when no one else was. Let me repay you.
That's beautiful in a way.
He gave Hermie a new purpose.
Exactly.
You will guide me."
That's
These are
like the sleigh.
exactly.
I will
Do you
be.
think the red nose was? So wait, are you saying the red nose is a side effect, or are you saying the red nose is itself the Wendigo entity?
I think
and it,
it's
like,
a side
lives
effect
there?
of him taking over.
Okay.
I think the Wendigo taking over any animal in some part of their body gives them this red glow, this red aura.
Yeah. I could agree to that. I could agree to that.
Johnny Krypton. Any insight?
So I've noticed this trend of like red noses, and I have to say that these red noses are a side effect, but also basically they are treatable at first,
Okay.
but once it's as red as Rudolph's, then it's untreatable.
I gotta look
It's
this up.
terminal.
Okay.
And for that reason, I have to say that Rudolph is actually like
No
once
way.
it's fully red, you become endeared to him. You become
What's up with his nose here?
his subject,
It's not really red.
and then you can be
we already
possessed.
spoke about him. He was working with the Sasquatches.
We're listening, Johnny Crypto. We're listening.
Now,
Wait, what about clown?
if you find a
I think
Sasquatch
clowns are separate.
with a red nose,
Hmm,
you will most definitely see a Wendigo
I
that
don't wanna look
possesses
at
him.
this anymore. So a Sasquatch are subject to be, you know, possessed by
Mm.
these Wendigo. So where does Rudolph?
That's awful.
Yeah, that is awful. We looked up
Yeah.
red nose disease. So does Rudolph have like a tumor?
What
No.
about Red Nose Day?
What is Red Nose Day?
You guys don't know about Red Nose Day?
Oh, that's a big thing. When is that?
I think it's in a,
It's
No.
in March.
in March. It's like March 2nd, right? It's like you buy like a red nose to wear it, and like the
It's held on March 15th.
oh, it's March 15th.
What's significant about March 15th? March 15th.
Um,
March 15th Wendigo.
It does possess humans, but what I think we're right on the money here.
With the so, would we say that its current host, excuse me, is in fact Rudolph?
I do believe Rudolph is still alive.
I think so too.
Wait. Is this something say? Am I on
What?
something? Is Wendigo still? Look at the date.
What about Wendigo? 15. Is Wendigo still Christian?
I'm trying to find some connection between March 15th. Events on March 15th. Historical events of March 15th. Julius Caesar died.
assassinated.
He stabbed to death.
Who killed him?
Brutus.
Okay. What does
Mm.
Brutus look like? Does he have a red nose?
I don't think so. It was Brutus and like the entire Senate, right?
Yeah, but didn't Brutus have like a famous like quote?
Brutus was the one that stabbed him
Brutus
in the back,
Fortnite.
Yeah.
and that was like his friend. So that's where like the thing like getting stabbed in the back comes
Wait.
from.
Why is the Ohio State Buckeyes mascot
His
named
name's Brutus. He's wearing red.
Okay. Let's really
This
think
isn't-
about this.
Brutus the red-nosed pitbull.
Brutus and Red.
Maybe
seem to
maybe
be
this
like-
isn't one of them. What else has happened? Gallus controls Eastern Empire. I don't know.
Battle of Riade.
Nothing else has happened since Julius Caesar died.
Oh, let's wait.
that's
Go up.
wrong.
Go. Christopher
Columbus
Columbus.
returns to Spain.
Where did he land? By the way, guys, where'd he land?
Since Julius Caesar was assassinated,
Yes.
Columbus returned to Spain, but after Julius Caesar was assassinated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
These all happened on the same day.
Yeah, they all happened on March 15th, which
Okay,
is
we're
Red
just
Nose Day.
confirming that happened after.
Okay. Thanks.
Maybe we need to go up more to the closer to the 60s.
Music history.
Battle of Guilford Courthouse. Newburgh conspiracy.
In an emotional Newburgh, George Washington asked his officer not to support Newburgh's prayers. Maine admitted. Maine became a state.
Red River. Red
Huh.
River campaign. I don't think that's anything. I think we're looking into it too
I
much.
will be
The
inclined
Rolls Royce was
To
created.
agree, however, I feel like I've heard something about the Red River once.
What did you hear about the Red River, my friend? Lenin suffers a stroke.
His third stroke.
That's awesome.
Rose like
Mussolini's electoral change.
It seems like a lot of bad things happen,
A
guys.
lot of bad things did happen on
What
March
the-
15th, all throughout
Got the
history.
trend.
Hitler to invade Czechoslovakia. Oh my God. Blizzard in North Dakota that kills 100.
Oh my god.
Wait, I
Blizzard.
think this is what Rudolph is based off of.
Blizzard in North.
The
Dakota.
blizzard. Remember, that's how the movie starts.
Oh yeah.
Because they have to cancel Christmas.
Yeah, but we're talking about March and not December 25th. Oh wait, maybe Christmas was on a different day because it's different every year, right, guys?
Rudolph.
Yeah. I heard. they
Hang on.
take a
Just
calendar
the
and they
connection of a
randomly pick
blizzard.
day.
1939. 1939.
What day do you think Christmas is gonna be this year?
Red Army evacuates Kharkov. Kharkov? That's something.
We're doing
When did the movie come out
research
again?
here. In like 60.
1964. So what
Yeah.
happened that year? I think so it's going to be something big. The morning show started. in
Ew.
1954. Pro wrestling. NBA record. We're getting close. Sports
1962.
history.
Oh, it's Wilt Chamberlain.
It's beautiful. 1964, USSR performs nuclear test.
Wait,
USSR.
Red.
Red.
maybe this nuclear test also awakened the dormant,
The next year, the
Wendigo.
first TGI Friday is open.
and maybe Rudolph's mutation is a combination of this nuclear testing,
Ooh, that's good.
mutating him,
That's good.
and the spirit of the Wendigo.
That's good. Oh, Johnny Cryptid's favorite movie was released.
The Godfather. He watches this movie about 15 times a day.
He does. That's why it's such good intellect.
Agreed.
I want to see if there's anything. There's a
Baseball trade.
NHL. As history goes on, it goes a lot less about war and a lot more about sports.
Yeah, well, that's
The Wendigo's like he's a ball player.
maybe he bets on
He is
sports.
like 7 foot tall. I
He's probably
imagine
good at
he-
Wait,
basketball.
Hold on, look up Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah,
He had his first 4,000
Yeah.
point game
He did.
on that day. Why are we looking? I forgot why we're looking at March 15th.
because it's like National
Red
Red
Nose
Nose
Day.
Day.
Oh, it is Red Nose Day.
Look up Wilt Chamberlain height.
7'1".
Oh,
That's awesome.
well, even if he is that tall, he also like takes like other forms. That's what I'm saying. But he probably is tall. Wilt Chamberlain Wendigo.
Wilt Chamberlain explains his late night escapades
With
Oh,
the 20,000 woman he's-
20,000. That's what he claims.
All I'm saying is, if you have any people in the Philadelphia, New Jersey, like New York, not New York, Philadelphia, New Jersey sort of area, maybe even Delaware, Wilt Chamberlain could be your grandfather, and you should get a DNA test. That's
He
my.
should. He is like the Genghis Khan of this area of the East Coast.
Of the NBA.
I don't think we're on to anything with Wilt Chamberlain.
No Wilt is
What
still.
about
President.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Premier League Jinping.
Global climate strike. Oh. What happened recently?
Pence refuses to endorse Trump.
Happened on March 15th.
That's like the most recent one.
That was the last thing.
It gets sort of like less important as time goes on.
Yeah.
Maybe the Wendigo, as time has gone on, he's less of a mischief maker and more of just like a he's
Well,
like
how old would he be?
well,
How old?
as old as time.
Yeah.
The universe.
Look up how old is time. I think that's more
How
of
old
a
is time?
yeah. Look that up. About 14
About
billion.
the same.
Okay.
14 billion.
If I were that old, I probably wouldn't be up to mischief. I'd probably be retired in like Boca Raton at that point.
Doing the same thing over and over again for 14 billion years.
What do you guys say about
I'm
that,
hanging
Johnny
up-
Crypt
I'm
did?
hanging it up.
I have a question.
Yes.
How old is Pennywise really? He
Oh.
might be as same as he might be very similar.
He's an alien.
Around 200.
Only,
Only 200.
I believe he's old.
Wait, no. It existed before the universe itself. Initially preyed on indigenous tribes in the time of the novel. So Pennywise was around 200 years when he did that.
Are you serious?
Yeah. He may very well be.
Wait, and he
And his
takes-
nose is red.
That's what I'm getting at.
Oh my god.
Beings that are
Chips
born before
and
time.
dick.
Or maybe there's like a special section that these both maybe they came out of the same place when time was created.
Look
I
at that
think we may
cat.
have. I think it might be the same spirit.
Okay, but look at this cat from Pet Cemetery.
Where? Look at that cat.
Wait, the Wendigo is literally in Pet Cemetery.
He is?
Yeah. He's the reason that the animals come back to life.
I've seen
Yeah, that's the
Pet
first-
Cemetery, but I do not remember this.
Well, that's like they're like it's the ancient spirit, and he's like he's like the ancient spirit in like the cemetery. I swear to God, and he's like this is why they come back. At least they talk about him.
Okay.
What if they are like brothers?
Pennywise and the Wendigo.
Yeah. Both ain't two ancient spirits before time.
One taking the form of a
When-
silly little
when was
clown.
it created?
The book,
Yeah,
probably like the 80s.
Maybe. Do you think maybe like they like tag team switched out? Maybe the Wendigo got tired and was like, Pennywise, it's your turn. And Pennywise took up after.
I could see this. I could see this being a
Pre-existential
possible
entities. I
future.
actually know a little bit about this from the world egg, the cosmic egg.
the world egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, the world egg.
They might be sons of oh my god.
You're in my skin.
The world egg. What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? He has a name. I did a whole essay on him.
Is it the one snake that's like eating himself?
No, it's the guy who
Is
looks
it-
like an egg.
Yeah, Yggdrasil or whatever.
Oh, Yggdrasil is the world
That's-
snake. I know that much.
No, I'm thinking of something else.
Oh wait, no, Yggdrasil is the world tree.
Mm.
God of Chaos.
Nurgle.
Hundun.
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 Hun.
Hundun is a mythological Chinese god, representative of the world egg. He is chaos,
World egg.
and there are many representations of him. He's also kind of just like a mishmash.
Is
of
that a
parts.
Digimon?
Rhoda egg.
He is. I
World
believe
egg.
he is in Digimon. He's also in
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim.
I heard that movie won like 50 Oscars.
It's because it's the greatest movie ever.
Yeah.
He was also in look at this. Hundun, two heads, snake and a bird.
Oh,
I think they might be connected in some way.
Who? Pennywise.
Pennywise.
And the Wendigo.
Pennywise spirit. Like, doesn't he have another name?
It's
Well,
Yeah.
Pennywise is just the clown. He does like whatever.
I think
Both were documented by Stephen King.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. One's in Pet Cemetery. Stephen King's nose is all red because he did a lot of cocaine. That's all I'm saying.
Mm.
He's from Maine. You know it was established on March 15th?
What?
Maine. I'm not joking.
That's fucking
Wait.
crazy.
You know it became a state on March 15th. Look it up.
When did Maine become a state? Dude. Oh my god.
It all comes back. Wait, Maine red lobsters? That's what
He
they're known
weaves the
for.
tail. He's known the whole time and he weaves the tail.
We need to hit him up. We need to get him on the show.
Guys, I've been to Maine. What does that mean?
You need to talk to a shaman.
We do need to talk to a shaman.
I need to get clean.
So the Wendigo. Oh my god. Stephen King knew all along.
He weaves the tail.
What does Stephen King know about Rudolph? Are we going off that bit?
I think Rudolph is just kind of like I think that
He's just like he's a
he was just a moment in time for the Wendigo.
he's a tale, like he's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, he is a moment in time for the Wendigo. Like that definitely did happen, but I don't think it's like the full picture. I think maybe the Wendigo, being this ancient spirit, was able to just shed that form, do whatever he wanted to.
Oh, now I want to know more about the Wendigo's spirit. A malevolent spirit, but what's his spirit?
Well, it's like this witch that used a lot of black magic or something in like native culture, and then it just became evil, and now it takes the form of other things by like skinning them and stuff like that.
Ooh, wait, doesn't Pennywise like to do a lot of fire stuff?
Yeah.
Fire.
True.
Go on. Pray
Because
tell.
that's kind of also kind of what I was getting at earlier with there's two sides of something. We have Pennywise, this one evil spirit that's all about fire, and the lights, the deadlights, in it, right? That's what they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah, the deadlights.
The
Yeah.
deadlights, and then you have the Wendigo, this icy cold being.
Yes.
I think this is I'm on to something.
And they can do similar things too, because
They're
remember
both-
Pennywise, he made like a copy of Georgie.
He did do that.
Okay.
So they can do like similar things.
They can do similar things. They're evil.
They're evil creatures.
These ones are just evil, correct? Like there's no.
No, they're
If and
awful.
or
They're just
but.
awful. Wendigo dad.
Hold on, guys. My PA state grants are finally coming through.
Well, does the Wendigo have a dad? I bought this book for Gia. Dungeon Dad Monster of the Week, the Wendigo. No, it's nothing. It. Spirit.
Sorry, this is actually this is important. I need to check my state grants.
Pennywise and the Wendigo. Gotta do a CAPTCHA. Do you think it's possible that Pennywise is responsible for the Native American legends of skinwalkers and the Wendigo?
My
Maybe
tongue
they
is
split
red.
at some point. Maybe at one point they were the same thing. Maybe they are the same thing.
Maybe. Well, they both hunted Native American tribes.
That's what I'm saying. I think either they are the same thing or split at one point.
They might just be like mischievous like brothers. Like they like
Pennywise is a
keep stuff
tulpa.
together.
It's a tulpa.
It is like a tulpa.
I don't know what these are. A tulpa is a materialized being or thought form typically in human form that is created through spiritual practice and intense concentration. So they're kind of willed into being.
Yeah.
And then the Wendigo is it's a Manitou. We're delving deep in this one.
We are. We truly, surely are. Holy cow, gang.
What happened?
I got like $2,000 extra off of my fall semester
How?
because my state grant just came through.
Manitou.
Yeah, that's like
Manitou is a
3.
term to use to designate spirits among many Algonquian groups of Native Americans. It refers to the concept of one aspect of the interconnection and balance of natural life.
Very interesting.
Ooh. What if the Wendigo is like what if he's like corrupted? Perhaps. Maybe the Wendigo spirit was once for good.
What the Wendigo was
think
once for good?
Pennywise took a hold of him.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well,
and
he
gave him-
initially was just like some guy.
Yeah.
So maybe.
I also was reading a comic
What is the Zimbabwe fish?
about Ghost Rider from the Ice Age, and he fights the Wendigo.
He fights the Wendigo?
Yeah,
Ghost
yeah,
Rider
look it
fights
up.
the Wendigo?
I-
Look it up. Ice Age Ghost Rider. It's like the coolest thing.
No, yeah, and he rides a mammoth, right?
Yeah.
That is kind of. I love Ghost Rider.
And he fights the Wendigo.
See, look at the mammoth.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the writer kind of like copped out and decided not to like make a cool skeleton.
Yeah, but the it seems like that saber-toothed tiger thing looks like it's. What's this? What's he riding here? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's something. My
Okay.
state grant just came in. The semester ended. Isn't that crazy, gang?
That's beautiful.
I think
Was this supposed to be like for both semesters?
no, just for this one.
No.
I think we've come to
Agreement.
to a beautiful, in a way, a conclusion that I think this is an episode due to the nature of what we talked about, and due to the nature of the next episode in 2 weeks because of Thanksgiving
We have
break.
Taking a little break for Thanksgiving.
Due to the nature of that being sort of a special episode, I think we can return to this because
I
we're
like
gonna be
that.
talking about a little somebody
Ooh,
there.
this can be a little two-parter.
Yeah,
Okay.
because maybe he ties into another winter figure with goat horns.
for our audio listeners, I think today we're gonna leave you off on a little cliffhanger, and you have to come back for our very special Christmas episode on December 4th. That day, we will be talking about Krampus. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about Krampus. That's gonna be a good one, everybody.
Next Wednesday.
Next,
Not
The
next,
following
yeah, the
Wednesday.
Wednesday after.
audio listeners, this is our first two-part special. Get ready, because it's gonna get wild. I
It
think.
is.
So what can we conclude of today? The Wendigo and sort of Pennywise. Do we think that they were one
I
split or two separate?
I think they're related somehow, and that we need
Mhm.
to think about
we need
this
to
more.
delve deeper. Okay. So we can at least say for the Wendigo that he is an ancient spirit that at one point did take over Rudolph and indirectly cause all of the events in Rudolph.
Mm.
So I think in a way, if if the Wendigo takes over the right type of person, that person can defy the odds and use this power for good, like Rudolph did.
Yes, yeah.
But then upon Rudolph's death, he took over the body and gave us our modern interpretation of the Wendigo.
Yeah.
And I think that's all we can really say for now. Because, friends, listeners, alien heads, meatheads,
Meatheads, yes.
Krampus does share a lot of similar traits with these creatures. And you know another thing, I think we might even have to get a little call from our good friend Darius.
I think King Darius may know a lot about this.
Because even Krampus sort of resembles the Jersey Devil, sort of.
He does.
All right, audio listeners. Today was a special episode. I told you it would be. It always is. We're going to leave you here. I'm going to close my
So many
50 tabs I
tabs.
had open. That's why the computer was running slow today. Thank you, audio listeners, for tuning in to a very special episode of Alien Meeting. I'm going to now play you out with some nice music, and we'll all go on our way. Don't forget to go play Knack 2. You've been listening to Alien Meeting, Moravian's #1 podcast. featuring. I think my name is like Laz Phasar,
Yeah, it's Last
Yeah,
Phasar.
Fleeb, Johnny Cryptid, and Dr. Monster. What should we listen to tune out our special
Hold
meatheads?
on. I got something.
We got Fleeb on the mic, pulling up a little special sound just for you.
Two. This one's from the hit game, Little Big Planet. Let me just click on this test real quick first. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. But yeah. Oh wait, no, different one. This one's from the hit game, Little Big Planet. I've been missing it. I think fondly on this game. It's about little alien sackboy creatures. So yeah,
It's a good little game.
I think this is it. That's not it, guys. This is not it either. We're experiencing some technical difficulties, but yeah, we're out. Have fun, meatheads. Stay
Meatheads, have a
young.
blessed day. Don't talk about the Wendigo too much, or you might not.
Meet up.